much, now we swallow.
The British royal family has faced another challenging moment during King Charles's tour of Australia, as the monarch was publicly snubbed by a protester. This marks an embarrassing incident during his first official visit to the country as king. The 74-year-old, who is battling cancer, encountered resistance from Australian Senator Lydia Thorpe, who loudly protested against his reign while accusing him of historical atrocities. During his visit to Parliament in Canberra, Thorpe interrupted the proceedings by shouting, "Not my king," and voicing grievances about colonial injustices. The situation escalated as Senator Thorpe continued her protest, accusing King Charles of genocide and demanding the return of land and ancestral remains. She yelled, "Give us our land back! Give us back what you stole from us," before being forcibly removed by police. Thorpe's outburst was a clear challenge to the monarchy's historical ties with Australia, particularly in relation to its indigenous population. Despite the protest, King Charles remained composed. A royal insider reported that the king was unruffled by the situation and did not allow it to overshadow the positive aspects of his tour. His visit to Canberra, although briefly disrupted, was largely seen as successful, with the monarch choosing to focus on the overall significance of the trip. However, the tension did not end there. As King Charles and Queen Camilla made a public appearance at the Sydney Opera House on Tuesday, concluding their Australian visit, another incident occurred. Just a short distance away, vandals defaced the famous statue of Queen Victoria, King Charles's ancestor, with red paint. The statue, which stands outside the Queen Victoria building in Sydney, depicts the former queen seated on a bronze throne. Installed during the restoration work in the 1980s, the statue has long been a historical symbol in the city. While the perpetrators behind the vandalism have not been identified, police surrounded the area after the incident, investigating the damage. The act of vandalism served as a stark reminder of the colonial legacy associated with the British monarchy and its ongoing impact on Indigenous Australians. King Charles's Australian tour has been met with both admiration and resistance, reflecting the complex relationship between the country and its colonial past. For many, the royal family remains a symbol of Britain's historical ties to Australia, a legacy that includes both positive and painful memories. While King Charles and Queen Camilla were warmly received by many during their public appearances, the protests and the vandalism highlight the unresolved tensions that persist in parts of the nation. Despite these challenges, King Charles remains focused on strengthening ties between Britain and Australia, determined to move forward from these confrontations. Although the tour has been marred by controversy, the monarch's calm response to the protests signals his intent to remain undeterred in his role. The royal visit may have been marked by uncomfortable moments, but it also underscored the ongoing dialogue around the monarchy's place in a rapidly changing world.